Greetings from Bermuda, this is Be A Landlord, and welcome to Be A Landlord, a roguelike slot machine game. So this is my first time streaming the game. This is not my first time playing the game. This has become a bit of an obsession, actually, for me, off stream. I first tried it a few weeks back, and it didn't immediately grab me at first. It didn't seem like there was much decision making to be made in it. But as I have played more of it, I have become more enamored of it. The game basically is about playing a slot machine to make money to pay our rent. And our landlord will charge us a fixed amount of rent and give us a certain number of plays on the slot machine to make that much money. If we make the money, then he will set us a new rent target that will be higher than the previous one and give us a certain number of spins to make that amount of money, and so on until either we make all of our payments, which I can't remember how many it is, like 10 payments maybe, or we fail to make a payment, in which case we lose the run. We start off at apartment floor level 1. And make our way up. So these act as ascension levels, essentially. And so I've beaten the game on floor 1, floor 2, floor 3, floor 4, and I'm currently working on floor 5, so that's where we are going to jump in now. Floor 1, there's no modifiers to the game. Floor 5, our 7th rent payment costs 25 gold more, 8th rent payment costs 25 more as well. We receive one less of these things, which are removal tokens that let us remove symbols from the slot machine. We also start the game with one of these symbols on our slot machine. So let's go. Enjoy your stay in our apartment complex. It comes with a complimentary slot machine. You can use it to get money and pay your rent. Speaking of which, your rent is 25 gold and is due in 5 spins. All right, so these are the symbols that we start with, and if we mouse over them, it tells us what we will get if we spin them. So I think all of these give us 1 coin. All of those ones give us 1 coin if we spin them. The cat also gives us 1 coin. However, if we have any milk symbols and they are adjacent to the cat will destroy them and give us 9 gold for each milk symbol destroyed. And this one is a dud. It gives us nothing. Destroys itself after 33 spins. So we spin, we do that, we get our money, and then after every spin we get to add a symbol. And this is it. This is the entire game. We can't choose where on the slot machine we place the symbol. We just pick it to add it essentially to our pool of symbols that we might spin. And that might sound really dumb and simplistic, but the whole attraction of the game, I guess, is learning the different symbols that are available, working out synergies between them, and choosing which ones to pick, and when we do have the ability to get rid of them, which ones to get rid of. So some symbols, like the cheese, are straightforward. Common symbol gives us 1 gold when we spin it. Most of them have some other abilities though. So the crab gives a gold when we spin it, but if we have other crabs in the same row, it gives us 3 gold more per crab in the same row. The light bulb also gives us 1 when we spin it, but if we have any of these symbols adjacent to it, they will give us double the amount of gold that they would normally give. So the diamond, for example, would normally give us 5 gold. If we have a light bulb next to it, it will give us 10. But this symbol will destroy itself after making other symbols give us additional gold 5 times. So in other words, once it's been adjacent to one of these symbols 5 times, this symbol will go away and remove itself from our dice slot machine. So we don't have any of these at the moment. I'm just gonna go with cheese, because there are a few things that I know synergize with that. When you first play this game, because you don't know what synergizes with what, it all seems a bit kind of random. It's like, well, I don't know, I'm just gonna pick one of these things at random. But as you know, what could come up, it makes it a bit easy to pick. So now we have a mouse that we could pick. It gives us a gold. and it destroys adjacent cheese and gives us 15 coins for each cheese destroyed. So since we picked cheese last time, that would be a good pick. The owl gives us 1 when we spin it. It also gives us 1 additional coin every 3 spins. And beer just gives us a coin. But again, there are other symbols that will interact with the beer. So for example, there is a dwarf who, if he has beer or wine adjacent to him, he destroys it and gives us extra gold for that, much in the same way that the mouse destroys adjacent cheese and gives us extra gold for that. So I'm going to pick the mouse. You can see we pick it and it just goes on one of our wheels somewhere. And I don't even know if it's fixed to this wheel either. I don't know whether it can appear on the others. It can, yeah. So you're not fixing the position at all. You're purely choosing which symbols we've got, and the inventory will show us. So we have 13 empty symbols essentially, and then these ones. The ones that we started with and the ones that we've picked. Okay. Crow gives us 2, but every 4 spins we lose 3 coins. The owl again, the coin. And our next rent payment is 25 gold due in 2 spins. So we've currently got that already, so we're fine. So I'm gonna skip and not take a symbol. So there's the dwarf that I mentioned earlier on. Destroys adjacent beer and wine and gives gold equal to 10 times the value of the symbols destroyed in that way. So beer would give us 10, or he would give us 10 and destroy the beer, and whatever the wine is worth, 10 times that. Sure, I'll take him. Okay, rent is due, 25. We have that, we've got 42. Next rent payment is going to be 50 gold in 5 spins. So the initial rent payments are easy to keep up with, but as we go along, they are going to get harder to keep pace with. And if we haven't built a slot machine that scales well, we're not going to be able to do it. Big Urn gives us 2 gold, and it adds 2 of these symbols when it's destroyed. So these spirit symbols, these are good. These pay out 6. Although they then destroy themselves after giving money 4 times. But we have to have a way to destroy this symbol, which we currently don't. So the other alternative is an orange, which will give us 2 gold every time we spin it. Or the wealthy capsule, which gives us 0, except that when we spin it, it instantly destroys itself and then gives us 10 when destroyed. I'm going to take the wealthy capsule. And after every rent payment, we will also get to choose an item. So these are like relics and something like Slay the Spire. So, Nori the Rabbit. Rabbits and Rabbit Fluff give 1 coin more. We don't have either of those at the moment. Tax evasion, if a symbol would take coins, it takes 1 coin less. So things like the Raven that we saw that took coins. Or Checkered Flag. All of these symbols take 1 less spin to give money. So none of those particularly work for us right now. But what might we want to build towards? I don't know. Let's go for tax evasion, because I know there are a few symbols that take money that we may want to get. Okay, Billionaire gives no money. However, adjacent cheese and wine give double, and he gives 39 when we destroy him. But again, we need a way to do that. Toddler gives 1 when we spin, destroys adjacent presents, candy, pinatas, and bubbles, and gives 6 for each. Gambler gives 1 when we spin him, and he gives a variable amount of money when destroyed, and that amount of money increases by 2 for every spin. And he will destroy himself when we have a 5-sided dice symbol or a 3-sided dice symbol that rolls a 1 or a 1. And currently we don't have either of those symbols, which is a good thing. We can actually pick him and sort of let him build up money that he will give us when we destroy him. But I think I'm going to go with Toddler, because there are a lot of things that he can destroy, and if we can pick some of those up, that would be handy. Okay, so Thief was the one I was thinking about when I took this item. So he gives -1. So this would correct that to 0. And he gives an amount of money when destroyed, which is increases by 4 each spin, which is pretty good. Now, instead of that, we've got cheese, which synergizes with our mouse. And we need a way to destroy the thief, but I'm confident we'll find one. Okay, so we can take another cat, take a dog, one more if adjacent to any people, characters, or, symbols, basically. Or the crow again. Or we skip. I guess I'll take the dog. We've got quite a few people, so yeah, there it triggered. Goose gives 1, but a 1% chance of adding a golden egg, which will give us 4 when we spin it. Coal gives nothing, but after 20 spins transforms into a diamond, which gives 5, plus 1 for every other diamond. So that's a good kind of long-term kind of play. And Shiny Pebble increases the likelihood of finding uncommon, rare, and very rare symbols by a small amount, but doesn't give us very much money. I'm going to take the coal. Rent is due. We are 15 clear, which is not much. Okay, we've now got 6 spins to make 100 coins. Hustling Capsule gives -7, but then destroys itself and adds a pool ball item, which will give us 1 coin every spin. Exo Destruction gives us 3, but a 30% chance to destroy an adjacent symbol. And Spades, which basically gives 1 and more if there are other suit reels or suit symbols adjacent to it. So this will be a net negative on what we're trying to do, but then it will start paying back slowly. Let's take the spades, and we get to pick an item. So Rain Cloud, raindrops give 1 more. We don't have any. Looting Glove, those symbols give more when destroyed, including our thief that we have. Treasure Map, you may destroy this item after 20 spins, and it adds a key and a treasure chest when destroyed. I think we'll take the Looting Glove. So you can see the number on the thief here shows you what he is built up to. So when he does get destroyed, we will get 16 coins from him. Billionaire, cheese, key. I kind of like taking keys because then it means if we get any of these lock boxes, we can take that. And we have a chance of getting in the box. Ruby is rare, gives 3, 1 more if there are at least 2 rubies. That's a good money maker. 3 spins to get 50 gold. None of these are great. But the goldfish, maybe we can get some bubbles from somewhere. Hey Kate, how's it going? Did we take the dwarf? We did take the dwarf, so we could take the wine. I am doing good, thank you. Yeah. Trying to beat effectively Ascension level 5 in this game. So yeah, any questions? Feel free to ask. I kind of have been explaining, but if you just joined, you will probably miss most of that. But yeah, happy to explain again. Voidstone gives us nothing adjacent. Empty ones give 1 more. That's probably good. Oh, actually, it's not that good. Well, it is good because even if that happens, it still gives us 10, which is a pretty good haul. I don't think we want another toddler. We've already got 1. We haven't got any of these yet. Anchor's not worth much. An urn, we have nowhere to destroy it at the moment, but I guess it's worth 1. We've got to make 9 gold in this spin, otherwise we lose, but that should be fine. 2 toddlers, yeah, right. 1 is more than enough. Although that said, I mean, we've got the dog, and that would give an extra 1 if it's next to a toddler, among other things. So that would increase the chances of that. And I think if you have 2 toddlers and if you have one of these symbols adjacent to both of them, then both toddlers score it. So you know what? Actually, let's go for 2 toddlers. Okay, we made rent. Just. You have 1 toddler is a questionable idea, this is true. Okay, so we made rent. 150 now in 6 spins. Hello, comrade. Your local mutual aid network has heard of your rent situation. To help with your trials, we are giving you 2 reroll tokens and 1 removal token to help you defeat your landlord. Stay strong. Call me McComrade at Bouncy Mail. Okay, good. So our removal symbol is here. So this lets us remove a symbol from one of our reels. Or from our pool, basically, of symbols. Pinata, that is good. We should take that. Lefty the rabbit, so now we're choosing an item, like a relic. Adds rabbit fluff every 10 spins. Rabbits and rabbit fluff in the leftmost column give double. Or shedding season. Rabbits have a 10% of adding rabbit fluff. Or small symbol bomb. You may destroy this item and choose 2 symbols to add. We have no rabbits at the moment, so I don't love either of those. So I'm going to take a small symbol bomb. I might wait to use it though, because if that pinata comes up, 3 toddlers. Do we want 3 toddlers? We definitely don't want 3 toddlers. It's way too many toddlers. I'd like a way of destroying urns. There's a relic that does it. And there is another symbol that does it as well, but I can't remember what it is. Should we do a reroll? Yeah, I don't really know what we're trying to build towards. Kind of got a bit of everything, which is never really good. Looking for something, really looking for an item that I can start building around. We need a way to kill the thief, actually. So we need a bounty hunter. Let's see whether we can get a bounty hunter. Clubs, we could add that. Hex of Midas is interesting. So it gives us 3 when we spin it and a 30% chance of adding a coin, which only gives 1, but that is a relic that triples the money you get from coins. So that would make that 3. And there is also a symbol King Midas that adds 1 to adjacent coins that you roll. So you could combine something like Hex of Midas and King Midas and the item that increases the value to have a fairly powerful sort of gold coin-based setup. But it's always like, do I go for that now and hope I get those other things later? Because these things are just going to clog up my symbol pool. So let's stick with clubs. And hearts. Toddler is eating the candy. Okay, so did we take that gambler? We didn't, did we? No, we don't need the 3-sided die. We still need a bounty hunter, really. Let's reroll. Key. I already have a key. I need a lockbox. I don't love any of those, so I'm going to skip. I could have taken another key, I suppose. Toddler is eating all the candy. Reroll capsule destroys itself, gives a reroll when destroyed. Oyster or rain. I guess let's do that. I would like a way of getting a bounty hunter. I mean, it doesn't matter. The value on the thief is still building up. But, okay, we're going to make this rent. It's not going to be a problem. So we roll bounty hunter. There he is. And he got him. 90 gold for the thief that the bounty hunter got. So that's good, but that is a one-off thing. So we still need something that scales, which we don't really have at the moment. Voidstone is good because it's basically at this stage it's going to destroy itself immediately and give us 8, which is pretty decent. We have 22 symbols. I think 22 or 23 is the optimal number for like consistent performance from our symbols. If we start getting too many, then obviously we're not going to see a lot of the symbols each spin. Not that that stops me. Anybody who's watched me play any game where I get to choose something to add to my deck before will know that I can't turn any offer down. Chick has a 10% chance to grow into a chicken, which has a 5% chance of adding eggs, or a 1% chance of adding a golden egg. I'm not really going for that kind of build, so I'm just going to take the Voidstone. Oh, we still got this symbol bomb. Devil's Deal. Rare. You may destroy this item and add 66 empty things instead of paying rent. Sounds like a terrible idea. Big symbol bomb. You may destroy this item and choose 4 symbols to add. Or guillotine. Billionaires are instantly destroyed, which is great because they're worth 39. So I'm going to take that. And then if we get offered a billionaire, we can just take it. And again, it won't be an ongoing source of income, but having one-off sources is no bad thing. Toddlers are going crazy for the candy, which is good. Oh, this was another way of getting rid of the thief, actually. When a banana is destroyed, it becomes a banana peel, and the banana peel destroys adjacent thieves, and then destroys itself. However, we don't have any at the moment. I'm just going to take a wealth capsule, because again, it's just like a free one-off 10 money, which is not bad. Comedian, rare. It is indeed rare. Gives 3 adjacent. Those things give triple, including toddlers. But I've got 2 toddlers, I've got 1 dog. Or I take the billionaire and the guillotine will basically instantly kill him for 39. I think I'll do that. Goodbye. Okay, wine will go with the dwarf, who will destroy it if it's adjacent to him. It normally builds up value. It's probably not going to get a chance to do that before the dwarf kills it, but that's okay because it's worth 2, which is alright. We have made rent already and we've got 4 more spins in hand. Gambler. Or we could take a cow that's got a chance of adding a milk, which could then be eaten by the cat. But what am I going for? I've got like a little bit of everything. I should probably use my removal. Actually, should I? I've only got 20 symbols. No, maybe not yet. Yeah, we will take the cow. It's 3. Which is decent. Or I usually like going for builds that do stuff with the ore. So it can give you a variety of jewels basically when it's destroyed, but you need something to destroy it again, which is usually the miner. We actually haven't seen a miner this run at all, so I'm going to skip that. Rabbit fluff, hex of emptiness, 30% chance of forcing you to skip the symbols you can have after a spin. A seed, a chance of growing into those symbols. What was that inventory item doing again? Looting glove. Oh, actually, yeah. So looting glove means the gambler will give us more, as well as the lock boxes, the void stones, creatures and fruits. Thief and the billionaire. Skip. Okay, 22.25 rent. We have 405. That is great. 300 due in 7 spins. Ought to be alright. And the communists have given us 2 more reroll tokens and 1 more removal token. Safe. Okay, we had a key, right? Yep. Gives us 30 when destroyed. We will take that. Add an item. Rain cloud. Raindrops give 1 more. We don't have any. Fish tank. Put all goldfish in this item before each spin, and it gives 1 for each goldfish in this item. I think we've got 1. Do we have 1 goldfish? We do have 1 goldfish. So that would be 1 gold per spin, which is alright. Adoption papers. We can destroy the item and choose 3 symbols to add, and those are the possible symbols. Doesn't really help, so I'm going to go fish tank. Can do the small symbol bomb yet. Let's do it. Cool. Future game. Bubble. The toddler will get the bubble. Yep, dwarf got the wine. Reroll. Geologist. Destroys adjacent. Okay, so, interesting. Okay. The geologist is worth 2 on his own. Let's take him and then we can start getting ore. And there's our first coal turning into a diamond. Ore. Good job, geologist. So that gives us the benefit of destroying the ore, and it adds to the geologist's value now every time we spin him. Pinata, we've got 2 toddlers still, so yeah, probably good for them. Everything's going crazy. Good, should be plenty of money. 114, that's nice. Safe, but we don't have a key. Thief, we do have bounty hunter. Right, yep. So we'll take him. There's a key. So let's grab it. I should be removing some symbols as well. Okay, so the cat produced the milk. The cat drank the milk. The geologist will destroy this. So we should take that. He'll destroy it and then boost his own value. Okay, 300. Yep, we've got 509. 375 due in 8 spins. Silver arrow. So there are bronze, silver, and gold versions of this, basically. Points in a random direction. Symbols that are pointed to give, in this case, triple the amount of gold. And destroys any targets that are pointed to. The bronze one is double the gold, and the gold one is 4 times the gold. That's pretty good. I usually take those when they show up. Curse Katana. Ninjas give 2 more for each other ninja. X-ray machine. Those will only add rare or better symbols. Black suits. Those give double the amount. So we've got a club. We've got a spade. So that increases the base value of those to 2. I was planning on going harder into the ore with the geologist now. But maybe, even we don't actually have any, maybe we should do black suits. And then take a club. We finally got rid of the X we had at the start. Okay, we don't really need any of them, so let's re-roll. The dwarf will drink the beer. 24 symbols. Yeah, okay. Okay, bounty hunter got the thief. 85 gold, that's decent. Take an ore for the geologist. Any more toddlers? Monkeys and bananas don't work for us, so skip. I want to destroy anything. What is not working? Okay, flour is not in any way what we want. Coin, I think we basically decided we're not going for any kind of coin build. Cherry we could get rid of as well, though there's kind of, you could build a fruit sort of build. I suppose we might still want to go into that later, but I don't think we want to do coins, so we'll get rid of that. Good job, geologist. Present. I don't like it, but the toddler will get it. There's a decent chance of a toddler getting it, yeah. Safe. Do we have a key? We do have a key. Dame. I've never seen the Dame before. Gives 2 adjacent jewels. Give double. Destroys adjacent martinis. Gives 40 for each martini destroyed. Currently we've got 1 diamond, 1 ruby. We've got another coal that's 8 spins away from becoming a diamond. Is it worth taking the Dame for that? Sure. Let's try it. Oh, adjacent diamond. Oh, that was a good start. Adjacent diamond and an adjacent ruby. Rent due 375. Okay, we are good. 450 due in 8 spins, and we're already at 310. That's good. So another 2 reroll tokens, another 1 removal token. Let's take the thief again. And for our item, watering can, seeds are more likely to grow. We don't have any. Green pepper gives 3 if at least 3 symbols are the same and not empty symbols. We do not have 3 symbols that are the same. Barrel of dwarves. You may destroy this item and add 7 dwarves. Don't really want that either. I'll take the green pepper. I mean, maybe at some point we have 3 symbols that are the same. And it's an item, so there's no downside to taking it. Billionaire, we can just outright chop his head off, so we'll take him with the guillotine. There he goes. Wow, 150. How many symbols? 20. Let's do a reroll. Minus. That's another way of destroying ore. It gives us 15 for each ore destroyed. Okay. Given we've got the dame, we should be kind of leaning that way a bit more. But it does require us to get some more. Take hearts. $62. That's not great. Void fruit for 8. Reroll. Void fruit. It destroys itself, so it's not like it clogs up our item pool. Or symbol pool, rather. 60. I'm getting about 60 each spin. None of those are good, so I'll reroll. Spades. Okay. I wonder how many of these are too many. Adjacent ones give one more. These are worth double. I have a feeling that might stack quite quickly. If we're quick, we can see exactly how much each one pays out. Okay, so what are those black symbols doing? 6, 8, 8, 10. It's pretty decent. Wine will be drunk by the dwarf, so sure. $78, okay. Arts, do we keep leaning into symbols? Into suits? Okay, 450, we have 908. 575 in 9 spins. Okay, if we can keep on this trajectory, we're doing pretty good. Emerald gives 3, gives 1 more if there are at least 2 emeralds. Okay, well, because we've got the dame, wherever she is. Where is she? Where'd the dame go? There. That is a good one to take. Dark humor, so those things give triple when adjacent to comedian. That makes it more likely to see comedians. Reroll, we don't have any nice symbols, so that doesn't do anything for us. Conveyor belt, twice as likely to add symbols. Don't really have many of those either. Think any of these do as much good. Like, do I want to make comedian? Do I want to increase the frequency that I see comedian? Not really. I want to increase the chance of my cow giving milk. Could just end up clogging us up. We're up to 25 symbols. We only have 1 cat to drink the milk. So not really. I'll take a reroll, and then if we ever get a dice, it makes it a bit better. 65. There's a dice, but I'd rather take a golem. I'll give us some ore eventually. 75, okay. Gambler. So we've got a dice now, so we've got a way of getting rid of the gambler. So hopefully after he's built up a bit of value. And then because we've got the item that increases the amount of money that we get off the gambler as well. So looks fairly well. None of those are good, so skip. $9. Key. I usually like taking a key, and then if one of these pops up, we've got a way of opening it. Although it is only one coin. 54, yeah. Make another gambler. 108. Nice. Don't want any of them. Got one removal token. You want another gambler? Wait. Hang on. No, because it destroys itself when the dice rolls a 1. However, we've took the item that means if we get a 3 or less, or a 2 or less, it re-rolls it. So we've reduced the probability of us killing the gambler anyway. So I'm going to skip. I think I made a mistake by taking 2 of them. We'd have to roll low and then roll low again. Fine with Voidstone. 71's okay, we're over 1,000 gold. So we can pay our rent. 625 in 9 spins. Median, Hex of Hoarding, Omelette. Omelette is a rare, gives 3, gives 2 more if adjacent to cheese, eggs, milk, or omelettes. Or golden eggs. But none of that really works for us. Let's reroll Bar of Soap. Adds bubbles. Actually, which works with the toddler. Although he doesn't give us much for bubbles, he only gives us 6. But this also does get rid of itself, which is good, so we'll take it. Item, Goldilocks. You may destroy this item and add 3 bears. Doesn't do anything for us. Checkered flag again, doesn't really help us. Black cat gives 6 whenever you gain a multiple of 13 after a spin. Cats give twice as much. Well, sure, we'll take that. Maybe it'll pay out. We have how did we get up to 34 symbols? Jeez. Okay, let's use. Actually, we can't use that just yet. Do we want another heart? Not entirely convinced we do. Skip. Let's get rid of the cherry, which does nothing for us. Get rid of the mouse. Keep the cat to drink the cow's milk. We don't need any of those. Skip. Martini, get a martini for the dame. What did she give us for that? 40. Sure. Although we got so many symbols now. The odds of that coming up are not necessarily very good. Oh, it came up. Brilliant. How much is she giving us for that? 42? Nice. 113 total. 624 during 4 spins. We're fine. Dame likes her diamonds. Farmer. We have none of those things. Nope. Mixer destruction is sometimes good, but I think that's just too random for us. It's just going to end up destroying stuff we care about. Oh god, have we not got rid of either of those gamblers yet? No, probably never will. Maybe we should take another dice if we see one. No, skip. Buffing capsule destroys itself. Adjacent symbols give double. It's worth a try. Rent due, 625. Okay, we can afford that. 675 in 10 spins. Already up to 465. Diver removes those. I quite like Diver. I've only saw him for the first time today. But if you've got a lot of those symbols in your pool, that's pretty good. Similarly, Beastmaster, if you've got lots of animals in your pool, he is really good. But we don't really. We got lots of people, so I'm going to skip. Watering can again, dark humor again, purple pepper. 5 gold if 3 or more of the same symbol are adjacent. Not likely, but more useful than the other two, so. Bubble candy. Good for the toddler. One is okay. Removal capsule will give us another removal. Probably should take that. Get rid of the shiny pebble. Three. Skip. Or is there something even less useful? What if we should get rid of the cow? It pays out 3 is the only thing. But he is filling our pool up with milk. We only have 1 cat to drink it. Awkward. Get rid of the cow. Oh, and she triggers off that that one as well, which is the other one I was thinking of getting rid of. Bronze arrow. I think the arrows are basically pretty good. Lockbox, we've got the key. Pity it's not a better lockbox, but I mean the thief actually will probably end up giving us more. So how much am I getting each spin now? 86. Okay, that's still decent. Nope, none of those. Yay, the cat drank some milk. Good. Drink it up, kitty. Let's get rid of those symbols. Could get the present for the toddlers. Again, it's only 6. Sure. Got the milk for 38. Nice. Hooligan. Okay, so he's the thing that can destroy those urns. But we don't have any. I'm gonna skip. I don't want another present. Come on, toddlers. 675 though, we're fine. Okay, 777 in 10 spins. I think this is this the last payment? I think this might be the last payment. Or maybe there's a couple more after this. Okay, so those King Midas that I mentioned earlier adds gold each spin as well, and gold, adjacent gold give triple. But that's no good for us. The chef. Adjacent ones of those give double. Not really great. 28 symbols, let's just skip. White pepper gain 3 whenever you gain a multiple of 3 gold after a spin. Lucky cat or Maxwell the bear. White pepper. Gold is decent. Don't want any of those. Safe. Hope the key gets it. Light bulb. Okay, that's good for boosting the gems, of which we only have 4. I thought we'd amassed more than that. Is that worth it? Yes, it is. Let's get rid of what? Did the present go? The present did go. Maybe we get rid of a toddler. One of the toddlers left home or grew up. Really need those cash in those gamblers. Wait. Oh wait, we don't actually have any dice. I thought we had some dice symbols, but we don't. Oh, we just got this in preparation for when we did get some. Oh no. But these things are not doing us any good. Let's try and get a dice. Billionaire. Well, we can just chop his head off, so actually we'll take him. 112. Do we want any more spades? I mean, we've got this. Like, we might be getting too many suit symbols, but do it. $24. Big ore. I mean, yeah, we should take that. $115. Okay, nice. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna matter. Assuming this is the last rent payment. No Pinata. Yeah, not worth it. We could take a target. We got 2 arrows, but okay, there goes the safe. Brilliant. 114. And 1 spin. Sure, we'll take an ore. Ooh, 3 spades next to each other. What did that work out at in the end? 8, 10, 12. Okay, yes, that's not that great. Rent is due, but we have it. And that is floor 5. We did it. Awesome. So what was my strategy there? I don't know. It was a bit of everything. You kind of have to improvise in this game as you go along. I guess the dame was good. The geologist was good. He was up to what's that? 2 plus 11, 13 every spin at the end, which is nice. I I guess these things did do some work for us. You think like 100 is a really good score for each spin, and these were scoring maybe 10 each. Yeah, that's probably decent. But yeah, I made a mistake taking the gamblers, and I guess the bounty hunter never actually caught the thief. But that was all right. We did it. So next time will be floor 6. Where rent payment 10 will cost 25 more as well, but otherwise the same as floor 5. But for now, that's going to do it from me. So thank you everybody for watching. Enjoy the rest of your days, and until next time, this is Be A Landlord signing out. Bye for now.